If you're considering starting to take Panax Ginseng, also known as Korean Ginseng or Asian Ginseng, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing everything that I know and that you need to know about this herbal supplement before you start taking it. Is it going to be a good fit for you? Is it going to be worth it in ROI with you remembering to consume this herbal medication every day? How much should you be consuming? At what time should you be consuming it? And what are you expected to feel? And what are the benefits that you're expected to get out of actually taking it? We're going to dive into all of those points in this short video, so thank you for tuning in with me, and let's get right into it. My name is Jay Feldman. I'm an osteopathic physician, and I am obsessed with natural medicine and longevity medicine, and Korean Ginseng, also known as Panax Ginseng, is something that I've been taking for several years. This is not promoted by any company. No one is paying me or sponsoring me to make this video. This is genuinely an herbal supplement that I've been taking myself and that I wanted to share with you my results and my recommendations for you based on my experience. Now, what is so cool about this herbal supplement, about ginseng, is that it's been used for longer than just about anything else. Since 2100 BC, this dates back to China, finally made its way to Korea, then to Europe, and now it is one of the most popular supplements on the market today. And it is so popular because it has such a variety of health benefits. Many are documented, many are still being studied, but it is a miraculous herbal supplement if taken correctly and for the right reasons, and that's what we're going to get into today. Now, Panax Ginseng, the medicinal part of the plant, is actually the root. It's indigenous to Northeast Asia, and it's dried out and turned into several different forms that you can consume conveniently. Capsules, powders, extracts, and sometimes even in a liquidy form. Now, let's dive into some of the conditions that might indicate using ginseng, and also some of the medicinal effects that ginseng has. Now, remember, a lot of these effects have been proven by studies, but as I believe with most natural medicines and herbal supplements, we will never have sufficient data on the effectiveness of these herbal supplements because there's no pharmaceutical company in the world that would invest into these studies. So let's talk about some of the conditions where you might be interested in using Panax Ginseng. Now, some studies in the literature and some experts agree that there might be some indication to use Panax Ginseng as prevention and during cancer treatment. Now, it's been reported in several studies that it's actually been beneficial in slowing the growth of cancer cells. So, miracle, maybe. The second condition is diabetes, one of the most common conditions in America. Panax Ginseng can actually reduce blood sugar levels in people with diabetes. Now, before you reach for that ginseng bottle right now, be sure to talk to your physician because ginseng has been known to interfere with some medications. The next condition is heart disease. Now, ginseng has been found to reduce cholesterol and blood sugar levels in people with heart disease, and it may also be used to prevent heart disease. Now, more studies are needed for this, but again, sounds like a miraculous way to naturally get healthier and avoid heart disease. Now, a lot of these effects and treatment modalities may be because ginseng has an effect on inflammation. The diseases we just mentioned, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and also Alzheimer's and dementia, have all been linked to inflammatory processes in the body. So ginseng has been known to lower inflammation in the body, therefore is also good for memory loss and dementia. Last but not least, I would be doing you a massive disservice if I didn't tell you about ginseng's effect on stress and sexual dysfunction. So ginseng's been used for a long time for anxiety and sexual dysfunction. If you're dealing with either of these conditions, it might be prudent to try ginseng with your medical physician's supervision to see if it helps you with those conditions. So let's review some of those conditions and some of the effects that ginseng has in treating those conditions. 1. Ginseng's effect on the immune system. It's been found to have increased white blood cell counts. Now, this is an anti-cancer property in itself, but for general immune health, ginseng might be one of the best things that you can be taking on a day-to-day basis. We talked about ginseng's use with anxiety disorder. Well, ginseng might be directly involved with increasing the production of calming neurotransmitters in the brain. That could be why it lowers stress in patients with anxiety. Nextly, ginseng has been found to potentially increase blood flow to the brain and genitals. This is directly correlated with its treatment of memory loss and its treatment of erectile dysfunction. Lastly, we also mentioned that ginseng can lower your blood sugar levels, your cholesterol, and your blood pressure, making it a superpower if you're trying to fight diabetes or heart disease. Lastly, you should also know that ginseng has been found to increase energy levels. So if you're fighting fatigue syndrome or anything of that nature, it might be worth it to try adding Panax Ginseng to your daily routine and seeing if you get a natural boost of energy. Now let's discuss briefly how to actually consume ginseng and which form might be the best for you. So I've got a few different options here that I personally own, some of which I consume, some of which I just have in my collection here. So some of it is an extract. And the dosage on this is 1 stick. So this is a fusion of the extract combined with syrup. So with this, I get about 2 grams per stick. Now, the recommended dosage for adults is anywhere between 200 milligrams and 3 grams per day. Now that's a massive range, so it depends what you're using the ginseng for. And this is where you should really consult with your physician to figure out what the best dosage for you is for the condition that you're trying to treat. For example, if you're using ginseng as an additive to combat active heart disease, you have atherosclerosis, and you're trying to use this to lower your blood pressure and cholesterol, you might be on a different dosage than someone like me who's taking this for the added benefits to my energy levels and for precautionary against diabetes and heart disease and things of that nature. Some other ways that you can take this are capsules. They make a dried up root that you can put in capsules and consume. That's probably the easiest. And there's also other extracts and powders that you can look into on the market that could make it the most convenient for you to use. Maybe you want to put this in your tea, in which case these sticks might be a great idea, where you can just open up one of these sticks into your tea, mix it up, and drink your tea at night as usual if you're a tea drinker. I will say that the sticks, the syrup extract, doesn't taste so great. It's a little bit bitter. It's very dark and black, but in my opinion, I think it absorbs a little bit better than capsules do. Now, I'm hesitant to recommend a specific brand to you since this video is not sponsored, but I will tell you the one that I use is KGCUS. I will leave a link in the show notes here that you can click on. They don't know I'm making this video. They're not paying me to make this video. They are a very established and reliable company when it comes to ginseng production. You have to be careful. Anytime you're out there buying herbal supplements or vitamin supplements on Amazon or on the World Wide Web, it is a free-for-all of competition, of regulation. It doesn't really exist in this world. So you need to find a company that you can trust, one that's been around for a while, that's third-party validated. That's not just for ginseng, that's for anything that you might be taking. Now, it's very important to note that I'm probably going to get some blowback and people saying, you're saying this cures cancer and diabetes and heart disease. No, I'm not. There's a lot of various studies arguing both ways. Some that it is effective, some that it's not. They're small studies. That's because this is a natural herb. It's a root. Pharmaceutical companies can't put a patent on it, meaning there's not going to be billions of dollars put in for the clinical research of this supplement. In fact, it might be the opposite. Imagine if this did cure cancer and heart disease. There would probably be millions of dollars put on the market to prove that it doesn't work. So don't trust all of the research. What you should do is talk to your physician, work with somebody that you trust, and it is a relatively safe herbal remedy. Again, talk to your physician, but it's relatively safe. So if you're taking this and you feel the benefits, get in tune with your body, experiment with the supervision of your doctor, and see if you feel better. See if you feel more energetic. See if you feel lower stress. And if so, and if your doctor agrees with you, this is something that I definitely recommend you implement into your daily routine. Something that's been used for 2,000 years and continues to garner a lot of attention. I think there's something to that. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a big thumbs up so you see more like this in your feed and you continue to improve your health, improve yourself, and stop consuming news and stuff that's not making you any better. Hit the like button, and if you're not already subscribed, please do. I share a lot of information about how you can take control of your health in ways that other doctors are not sharing. Thank you.